Yo, so you want to be an IGL? Well, how do you know if you should be an IGL first of all? Because there should only be one per team realistically. Maybe a co-IGL as well, but you know, for the most part, one IGL per team. So, let's see, first of all, which characters are kind of meant to be an IGL. Some characters are more drawn towards that task, I'd say. For example, there are some characters that everyone's supposed to follow, like Ming. That would be the perfect IGL. Don't get me wrong, any character on the team can IGL, but what is ideal, I'd say someone who plays Ming, because everyone's supposed to follow you anyway, so, you know, if you're the IGL and making the calls, and people are already following where you're going, I hope they are anyway, then it works out pretty well. And another thing, if you carry the bomb, you kind of don't want to IGL, or you don't want to carry the bomb as much as an IGL, I'd say. Just a small thing, but think about it. While you're planting, you can't keep track of what your teammates are doing that much. You're kind of just stuck there, and you can't really be in the action, you know, planning out what to do. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, how do you IGL? Well, first of all, let me just say it's pretty complicated, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot that goes into it, but I'll tell you some things that come to mind straight away. So, first of all, the obvious things, you need to plan out where you're going. At the start of the round, are you going A, are you going B, are you going middle? And this is not only if you're using mic with your friends, even if you're playing with randoms, like I said in one of my other videos, you don't need your chat on, they can see your messages either way. Type what you think and be confident with it, and hopefully they will listen. In my case, they do listen almost every single time. Just be confident with it, give good calls, and people will respect that. So, what other things are there to look out for as an IGL? Well, you need to type out or speak your strategy pretty much instantly. The second I get into a game with randoms, I'm talking instantly as soon as we're in the character selection screen. For example, if it's base 404, I'm not going to give my strat out, even though if you played against me you probably know by now. But I will instantly start typing my strat for attack the second the game starts. I don't care who's picking what character, I don't care who they are, what rank they are. I'm telling them what we're doing and they are going to listen. And it happens every time. And I'd say you should do the same. So apart from deciding which site you're going to go to, what else do IGLs do? Well, you need to keep track of basically your entire team's positioning. You don't have to at a low level, I'd say, but at the peak of being an IGL, sometimes I am micromanaging almost every action my team takes. And that's not to the detriment of them either, because if it works, it works. For example, you always want to be looking at your minimap, and you need to not only think, okay, where am I going to push? You need to also think in the perspective of each of your teammates and where the enemies are, where are they going to push as well. For example, if I have Fuchsia flanking and I am Ming pushing with my Celestial Lawine, for example, I'm still looking at Fuchsia on the map and I'm going to tell them, okay, you need to go and push that sniper in the back. I see they're alone there. It's kind of hard to explain, but you basically need to keep track of everyone's positioning at all times. Now, what else is there to it? Well, if you have a co-IGL, sometimes they might have a differing opinion, and that's fine, but they need to voice it before someone starts to act, because when it comes down to it, whatever you say goes. As an IGL, you need your teammates to trust and respect you and your calls, of course. And when you make a call, you cannot hesitate. You have to immediately follow through with it. If you hesitate, even a few seconds can instantly cost you the game. It's very easy for that to happen. And about the micromanaging your teammates I was talking about before, I mean literally down to everything. Depending how much you're trying, you can call almost everything. I'm pretty sure when I'm in a party with my friends, for the most part, people don't even really use their ultimates unless I've called for them to do that. I'm talking, you tell your fragrance when to use speed boost, you tell them when to plant the bomb, you tell them exactly where their pathing is going to be. For example, if you're going middle on area 88, but then you want to go through that little tunnel room towards B side, you call every single thing. You can never have too many callouts, alright? And something about being an IGL, yes, I like being the main character, but you don't always have to be. I feel my value to the team is invaluable, just from being the IGL and knowing what I'm talking about. Even if you don't always get every kill, that's fine. Whenever I win a game, I know we've won that game because of the calls I made. You can tell, and it's rewarding when you, for example, say a specific strategy or a site you should push in a certain way, and then it works out. And at the end of the game, when you won by just a few rounds, you can think, damn, that's because of me. I did that. Even if you didn't get every kill. So yes, it is rewarding as well. I could keep talking about this stuff for hours, I think, but these are the things that have come to mind straight away to me. So hopefully this helped, and if you want more videos about anything similar to this or any other topic suggestions, honestly, just comment down below and let me know. Also, I figured out that I was recording with the wrong mic, so if the audio sounds better now, then you know why. But yeah, yes, the music in the background is mine. Yes, you can subscribe and like if you like the video. Yes, you can share it to your friends if it was helpful. And yeah, bye bye.